Not exactly an apology from the president's former chief strategist Steve Bannon about comments he allegedly made to author Michael Wolff in Wolff's new book. More of a clarification of what Bannon meant and where Bannon stands. Bannon, in statements to Fox News yesterday, saying that he fully supports the president and his agenda. About his comments that the meeting Donald Trump Jr. had with that Russian attorney as being treasonous, Bannon said in a statement that the reporting was inaccurate, adding, quote, Donald Trump Jr. is both a patriot and a good man. He has been relentless in his advocacy for his father and the agenda that helped turn our country around. Bannon said that his comments about the meeting and other things came from his life experiences in the Navy and at the Pentagon battling the Soviet Union, and that Donald Trump Jr. wasn't actually the target of his comments. In a statement to Fox News saying, quote, my comments were aimed at Paul Manafort, a seasoned campaign professional with experience and knowledge of how the Russians operate. He should have known they are duplicitous, cunning, and not our friends. To reiterate, those comments were not aimed at Don Jr. The president also pushing back against allegations in the book that he is unfit for the office, not mentally stable enough to do it. Over the weekend, quote unquote, or over the weekend tweeting, rather, actually throughout my life, my two greatest assets have been mental stability and being, like, really smart. I went from a very successful businessman to top TV star to president of the United States on my first try. I think that would qualify as not smart, but genius, and a very stable genius at that. Members of the administration taken to the Sunday morning shows yesterday to defend the president. Here's the head of the CIA, Mike Pompeo.
Those statements are just absurd, Chris. I mean, just pure fantasy. The president is engaged. He understands the complexity. He asks really difficult questions of our team at CIA so that we can provide him the information that he needs to make good informed policy decisions. Statements like the one Mr. Wolff made about how we all think about the president, they're just ridiculous on their face.
What remains to be seen, though, Sandra, is whether Steve Bannon has irreparably damaged his relationship with the president, or whether that mea culpa that he issued yesterday may thaw the ice enough that he can get back some of the influence that many people believe he has lost in terms of trying to put forward candidates for the 2018 midterm elections. Sandra?
So, John, clearly a big weekend for the president. What is on the president's schedule today?
He leaves the White House about 1 o'clock this afternoon. He's bound for Nashville, Tennessee, where the weather has been fairly bad there this morning as the weather moves eastward. He is going to be the first sitting president in 25 years to address the National Farm Bureau Federation annual convention. And then from there, he jets off to Atlanta, Georgia, where he's going to watch the Georgia Bulldogs pull off an upset victory over the Alabama Crimson Tide. You heard it here first.